There we go. And we should be fucking live now. Should be motherfucking live streaming. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Let's refresh my Facebook. Oh, yep. We are definitely live. Alright then. Share this up real fucking quick.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I gotta edit the fucking shit again. Because last time it fucking edit audience. That's what I gotta do. Because for some reason through StreamYard, it fucking shows up as only me when I first start streaming. There we go. Weird. Make sure I
Alright, let's see here.
send that shite. There we go. Oh, shit. We already got shares going on and shit. You're at least on this side of shit anyways.
Alright, I'm good. I'm getting some out there.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Give everybody a few seconds to get the fuck in here and shit.
Yeah, get off your lazy asses and fucking get in here.
Yeah. Got fucking
fan base.
Macho Man behind me over there says, "Get the fuck in here."
Yeah.
You can see that motherfucker. For some reason, you could see him better than you could see the outline of me.
Well, that guy back there?
Oh, my fucking Macho Man right over there.
Oh, over there? I thought you were talking about my dude over here fucking hanging out.
Your skull too, yeah. Your skeleton. Yo, homie, Swoop.
Where's he at?
Yeah,
Oh, there he is. What a dude.
He commented through YouTube.
The only good dumpster baby.
Shut up.
I'm straight booty hoe, man.
Don't even play that shit, bro.
Nobody want to see my ass. That's why they didn't book me for the gathering.
Fuck. No, I
did get an email back, man. We didn't make it this time. I had a good feeling though. But he did say some dope shit about us though, so you know, props to Jump Steady for that one.
Yeah, nobody was putting us on shit. Then all of a sudden we started kicking the fucking door, and then everybody wants to start putting us on shit.
Yeah, but that's all right. I'm still gonna be at the gathering. I'm still going to the gathering, and I will be performing on the horse stage.
The only dumpster baby that whole fucker has been to make me feel like less of a man.
That's Swoop in a nutshell for you.
Yeah.
He says that in a song, and when we go to perform it on stage, I refuse to do the in and outs on it. I won't say it.
It's
funny though.
Oh shit. So now that everybody's had a minute to get the fuck up in here, tell everybody A, who you are, B, what the fuck you do, and yeah.
Well, first off, I'm not good at multiple choice, but you know, for everybody let me get adjusted here. I'm fat and it's hard to move. All right, first off, if y'all don't know who the fuck I am Xander Gage. I am one half of the motherfucking Dumpster Babies, and I am considered a horror trap artist. That means I take trap music elements, mix it with the horrorcore elements, blend that shit together, and I make horror trap music.
Hell yeah. And he is also the same motherfucker that got motherfucking JP Abyss in the Cult 93 in the first motherfucking place. So,
man, that's some history in itself right there with Xander Gage's little hand in the OG Occult 93.
For real.
Bro, man. Shout out to Occult 93. I love them guys over there.
He was also one of my first fucking collabs too, actually. Voices was one of like my very first collabs I ever did with fucking anybody.
Man, that's dope. And we both gotten better since then, so
Oh hell yeah,
maybe we'll do some other new shit.
yeah. They just gotta keep their eyes peeled. Maybe you'll see
Yeah,
something.
man. I mean,
Oh
anything can happen.
shit! Hit my fucking mic stand and shit. So you got some shit coming up, like some shows and a new album or a new EP coming out.
Yeah.
Fucking tell them about that shit.
Well, which one do you want to hear first? The
Uh,
shows
what,
or the album?
let's go album first and shows.
Okay. Let me pull up some notes here. I should have been a little bit more prepared. Oh, I apologize. That was a healthy burp.
That's okay. I was supposed to be more prepared, and I'm like fucking 20 minutes or half hour behind. So you know, but we're still on time with the podcast, and that's all I'm at.
We are still fucking here, and we are still getting it. Okay, so trapping out of hell, man. I have been working on this motherfucker for a year now. A year now. Let's put it this way: it was done a year ago originally. Okay, it was done a year ago. Then we started the dumpster baby shit.
Yeah,
And the shit I was writing for dumpster babies blew everything the fuck out of the water from what
sounds
I
about right.
originally wrote for the album.
Yeah,
I have literally scrapped and rewrote Trapping Out of Hell 3 different times.
damn.
Yeah, so it's been fucking forever in the fucking making. Uh let's start off with the important shit. Let's give a shout out to our fucking producers. Let's see the producers I have on this bitch. I have Scrub Greedy, the Texas legend. Scrub Greedy. I love Scrub Greedy. That's my homie. That's like a brother to me.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. I got the real MDC. If y'all don't know, that is one of Skiz Craven's main producers. It's like my little brother down there in fucking Mammoth Cave. He lives about 3 hours south of me, something like that. Insane the Most Wicked. He's the co-owner of my record label, 44 Cal. Um, he did a beat on there for me. That beat actually has a Playboy feature on it, Playboy the Beast.
Yeah.
Uh, then Yikers, he mixed and mastered 90% of the album. He did a little remix to a song that I got with Magadino. Swoop did some mixing on it. He mixed
Yeah.
the joint I got with Gibby Stites. Let's skip a little bit, but it's on the same subject. The features that I have on this album, man, are fucking crazy. I have Gibby Stites. I have Dumpster Babies. Yeah, I mean, you know, I had to feature the fucking evil ass babies.
Obviously. Obviously.
Uh, Keegan Grimm, Trey Sway from Low Class Lingos. Your homie Swoop's on there. I got Magadino the Chemist. I got Yikers actually spits a verse on there. I have Playboy the Beast. I got a solo joint on there. I got the Butcher from Clinically Dead. Old Spot Vega and the Ghost and all them boys over there. I think that's it. I'm gonna feel like a dick if I forgot somebody. I got Nasty Ink on there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Got Grim Smiles. He did a couple joints on there.
yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
So I mean, it's a stacked fucking lineup on that album.
Definitely. Definitely sounds pretty fucking stacked, dude.
Oh, look who we got there. We got damn, we got all kinds of people in this motherfucker. Hold up.
For real.
Hey, what up, Magadino? Hey, what up, dudes? What up, Spotty? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking just the chat's been fucking blowing up as you've been fucking talking here. So
Yeah, dude. Hey, my bad, y'all. My bad.
it is all good. Fucking Spotty says, "What's hood, dog?"
What's it? You see it, bro? You know, we just smoking, chilling on a Friday night, bro.
Oh yeah. And I couldn't think of a better night to fucking do this shit either.
This is the first of like 5 or 6 podcasts that I've got lined up until the album drops. Which I'll be the first to say it. It was supposed to drop May 20th, but I am having a little issues on the back end. I'm trying to get it sorted out. Worst that's gonna happen is the release date's gonna be pushed back just a hair, and I'm gonna have to upload through a different distribution service.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get it fixed, and if I have to push it back, it's not gonna be pushed back too much further.
Our brother Pan says, whoop, whoop.
Whoa, whoa, hey, what up, Reverend Pam Moore? That's my dog.
Yeah.
Me and him have an EP together. It's like 3 or 4 tracks long. If you guys haven't heard it.
Yeah, that shit's sick. I actually remember that shit.
Man, that shit, I love that shit. That shit was so fun making. Had a really good time making that.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm actually having fun making music again. Since we started doing the Solar Syndicate 3 thing, I kind of put my own shit on the back burner to work on that a bit, you know?
Yeah. It's see, that's like okay, so I did my album, then we started doing this dumpster baby shit, and then like my full focus was into the dumpster baby shit.
Yeah,
And then I realized like how dope the shit I was fucking writing for it. You know what I mean? And I was like, man,
yeah,
I have to rewrite my shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like my full focus was in the dumpster babies. You know,
yeah,
my solo shit was put on the back burner at that point because with me and Swoop working together the way that we can get so much done
yeah.
so quickly that it's just easy. It's easy. It really is. It's a lot easier than you know doing a solo project. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, for
But
sure. You
I,
don't
I
have
doing the dumpster baby shit with the stuff that I was writing, with it being so much better than my own shit. I started having fun writing my shit. You know what I mean? I had
oh
a
yeah.
blast rewriting my shit, and I
Well,
hope people dig
that's
for real.
that's 100% what I'm looking forward to because like I've got a bunch of shit that's unreleased, and if I wait until after I've done this stuff and go back and listen to it again, like
Mhm.
and like I'll make revisions to it and make it that much better. Your homie Swoop says easy like goofballs, mom.
Yeah, hey, fuck goofball. Hey, I'll say it right here, man. Hey, and that's on behalf of the whole fucking underground, bub. Cause nobody fucks with your corny ass. Nobody fucking likes you. Your fucking music sounds like you recorded on a fucking iPhone 3 in a high school bathroom. How the fuck you got booked on any fucking side shows? I don't know how the fuck you got booked
Damn.
on any strange music show. Motherfucker, you ain't got numbers. You got no fan base. And you a trolling ass little bitch. Eat a dick. I'm done. I'm sorry. Anyways, how
God
was
damn.
your night?
My night's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, God
Sorry.
damn.
I have some feel, man.
Coming with that spice, bruh. Not like those Spice
Woo.
Girls, neither. I
Yeah,
mean
I
that
yeah.
beat.
Woo.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Spotty
fuck
says
goofball,
broiled
goofy
his
ass
ass like a
motherfucker.
fuck. Spotty says flame broiled his ass like a fucking whopper.
Hey, come on, dog. Don't nobody want to roast battle me.
So, as we were talking about before we got all sidetracked and shit, tell these motherfuckers about the shows you be doing that are coming up.
Mm. Well, my next show is actually April 30th. Hold on, let me. I feel like I'm looking at you on the computer and I'm not looking at the camera, and I feel bad for people that are trying to like make eye contact or whatever. Look, I'm sorry. All right, so anyways, April 30th is our next show. Uh, in Louisville, Kentucky. We are opening for um, Overtime and Crucifix. That show is also featuring Buckshot, uh, underground OG for the horrorcore scene. If you don't know, you're gonna get buck slapped. And then Kentucky Music Mafia, and then your favorite dumpster babies. Um, After that, let's see. June 3rd, we have a local show here in town. Um, Promoter asked us if we wanted on, and we were like, yeah, sure, why not? Just why not? He's another country rap artist. It's weird. We got booked on 2 country rap shows, and nothing about us is country rap at all. And then June 15th, you can catch Night of the Living Babies 2 in Louisville, Kentucky. Um, the Dumpster Babies and Be Good the Artist headlining that joint. We got Nasty Ink coming. We got Womp Thang. We got Thang the HOF. We got Lunatic, Sad Girl Lex, our homie Capable. We got Low Class Lingos. We got Vulgar Prophets. It's it's some heat, dog. It's gonna be a good time. Just Dave from Dead Daddy Productions. He's gonna host that bitch. We got our buddy DJ Too Smooth. He's gonna be DJing that motherfucker. It's gonna be a great time. That one I'm really looking forward to. And then July 7th, Thornville, Ohio, at the motherfucking Gathering of the Juggalos on the motherfucking horror stage at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. The Dumpster Babies, aka a solo Xander Gage Dumpster Baby set, is going down.
Hey,
Swoop's unfortunately not going to be able to make this one, but that's okay. I'm going to go and I'm going to hold it the fuck down. Y'all already know what it is.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Also, Youngbloods. Yep, that's right. April 30th at the Overtime Show. We got Youngbloods. I don't know if y'all remember Youngbloods. Thank Lil John days. Lil John and the East Side Boys, Youngbloods.
Word.
Man, y'all got it. Man, JB, I'm disappointed in you, man.
I've been out of the fucking loop on a lot of shit for a long ass fucking time, dude.
Motherfucker, that was 2003. Where the fuck have you been? That was a long time ago.
I've been in like 1995.
Holy shit. Youngbloods, man, if you ain't heard them, man, and if you definitely like, Lil Jon, the East Side Boys, Ying Yang Twins, that Atlanta style hip hop from early 2000s, you'll definitely like Youngbloods.
Word.
They were more mainstream. They're not like the underground, like your Pastor Troy, or
Okay.
Even Boozy at that time was an underground artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were more popular, on the radio type.
Swoop is 62 years old and can't be up that late.
He says, I also live in 1995. I was born in 94.
I was born in 85. But
God,
that's besides the point.
So you were 11 when I was born.
Yep.
Sean says, Youngbloods were dope. Body headbangers. Rolling Presidential, yeah. Hey, yep. Sean P. Yep. Sean P. from the Youngbloods. He's actually signed with Crucifix now.
Right.
Yeah. So, good shit.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I was born in 81.
Dude, you look like you were born in 61. I love you, dog. Don't kill me.
So, since the podcast is called From the Abyss Podcast, usually I like to get into a little bit of the artist's background, like where they're from, whether it be a little bit about their life or just something a little bit different to kind of tell the audience a little about yourself.
Okay, yeah, we can do that for sure, man. That'd be dope. Where do you want to start? Cause we can start anywhere. I'm an open book, dog. Whatever you want to fucking know.
Start wherever the fuck you want. Get to the best part.
Man, see, there's nothing really great about my life. You know what I mean? I mean, kids, old lady.
Dude, come on now. You done some pretty fucking intense shit, my brother. Can't even doubt.
I used to break into stores a lot as a teenager. I did a lot of B&Es and stuff like that. I mean, that's some pretty crazy shit, right? You know,
Yeah,
'cause who just does that at like 13 years old for the fuck of it?
not
Um,
very many people do it.
I used to break windows. I was heavy into vandalism. I like fighting. I like drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh, but I don't know. I was almost beat to death as a kid,
shit.
as a child.
Me too.
As
Couple
like I
times.
think I was like it was like 7 years old. Um, I talk about it in a couple songs. Uh, and I think that's really man, that really fucked me up in a big way. Mentally, dude. I've been clinically depressed ever since, for real. It's in my medical charts. I can't take fucking depression pills and stuff because I have an addictive personality. You know what I mean? I can't tell
Yeah,
myself when enough is enough, so that's why I smoke heavy amounts of marijuana. Yeah, so and it works. You know what I mean?
I
Uh, I don't know. Xander literally rides around with bad tags and a ashtray full of roaches. Makes me nervous. Fuck every time we go out of town. Plus, he drives. Why, did, why didn't I just bring Swoop on and just let him just talk shit about me for the next?
we totally could too.
Hey, I'll tell you the story. I scared the shit. Okay, so we went to we performed a Nasty Bash 6 in New Haven
Yeah,
at the legendary Carl's Tavern. Uh,
we're
everybody knows Carl's.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
we got a rental car because my fucking alternator went out, and we had to be there at 5. It is a 5-hour drive, and I couldn't get the rental car until 12.
Oh fuck!
Okay. Look, look, and we get the rental car, and we are waiting for 45 minutes
Shit.
for the other two guys that went with us. They also were on the bill. Heath Riddle and Trey Sway. We had to wait for them. Look, somehow we hit them. All right. So look, anyways, point being, on the way home, for some reason the GPS takes me through a residential neighborhood. We're trying to figure out where the fuck we're going. I'm not even paying attention, and I hit a speed bump going like 60 in a rental car the size of my shoe. Plus, 4 big dudes in a car this big going 60 miles an hour over a speed bump, okay? He thought we fucking totaled out and hit a fucking horse or something. Uh, I have no and we proceeded to blow the fucking stop sign. Um,
Oh fuck!
yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't
Oh,
know, man. I
okay.
just there's all kinds of shit to talk about. What else you want? Give me a topic, and I'll think of something.
He said
He
we
said
hit
we hit a
the
dog.
dog.
Yeah, I mean they thought we hit a dog.
Weird. Sounds good, Sean. I'll bring my stuff Thursday. I got a show on Thursday for 420 fucking with Sean, aka DJ Tags, aka Tags Media. Fucking that's 420 at fucking Burns, which is pretty fucking dope.
Hell yeah, good shit. I hope that goes well for you.
Shout out to him and Lambert Manor for that one. Fucking got a couple of us Abyss Army motherfuckers up on there.
Hell yeah,
So
good shit.
what were your major influences and what made you really decide you wanted to get into music and like pursuing this as more of a thing?
Man. Okay. So if we're gonna talk that, you have to help keep me on track, okay? Because I am stoned.
And yeah,
And I have a tendency to kind of get off subject here. But we have to take it back to the very beginning, okay? So the very beginning. Growing up, I was in a very strict household, very sheltered childhood. Didn't know what the fuck rap music was until like 2001 or 2 or some shit like that. I don't know, dude. I was young as fuck. First rap song that I had ever heard was on the radio, and it was actually Eminem cleaning out my closet.
Damn.
So hey, a hell of a first rap song. You know what I mean? That shit was, and Eminem was like banned in the house, and it came on the radio, and my mom would have flipped fucking shit if she heard it, because she thought it was inappropriate. Which, me being an adult now, listening to old Eminem, that shit was very inappropriate
Oh
for
fuck
me
yeah,
to
bro.
listen to.
Fuck
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I,
But nowadays it doesn't, whatever. But man, that's what made me like rap music, and then I just started branching out and just listening to new things. As far as the type of rap music that I make now, um, so it would probably have to go back, man. I was shit, I don't know, fucking 12, 13 years old, something like that. I started hanging out with my cousin who's about 3 or 4 years older than me. We started hanging out a lot. And then on his computer, he's got fucking fuckload of music downloaded. Uh, because of him, I got exposed to a lot of dope shit. Now, at this point, I was already listening to rap music, rock music, country music, all kinds of music. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he put me on to some shit. We both found Jelly Roll at the same time. Like whenever he did that 10-minute freestyle as soon as he got out of prison when that was first uploaded, we both found Jelly Roll together. But he played Insane Clown Posse's Amazing Joker Brothers album. The first song I believe that I heard was Mad Professor,
Fuck yeah.
uh, the very first one, and I had no idea who the fuck Insane Clown Posse was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard it. He would play WoW, and I would be playing Modern Warfare 2 on the 360, and he would just be playing in the background. You know what I mean? And I started getting into it. You know what I mean? I was like, man, this shit is dope. You know what I mean? I was like, who is this? And he's like, oh, it's ICP. And I was like, well, what? And he's like, Insane Clown Posse. I was like, man, this shit is fresh. And he's like, well, I got more. I, okay, you know.
Yeah.
So that night, I listened to the whole entire Amazing Jekyll Brothers album, Carnival of Carnage. I damn near listened to the whole original deck. But yeah, Ringmaster, Amazing Jekyll Brothers, Carnival of Carnage, and Great Malenko.
Fuck yeah.
And then the following deck, we kind of topped it off with the rest of the deck. But dude, I fucking fell in love, right? And then I got hungry for more. So I was like, so I started looking up everybody they did features with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, man. And then I found Twisted, and I was like, God, dude, these dudes are raw too.
Hell yeah.
And as soon as you start, you know how YouTube algorithms work. The more you search, the more
Yeah.
it's gonna pop up. And then I started finding, like, at that point, I done found Cottonmouth Kings and Tech Nine, but then it started popping up stuff like Razakill and
Yeah.
Psycho Sam back before he fucking got locked up. This is back when Serial Killer Records was still a thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like Mars was real popping, and Jason Porter, and I started finding all these cats, and I was like, man, they're like, smaller dudes. I thought they were big time people. You know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
respectfully, in their lane where they're at, they are big time. You
Oh,
know.
definitely.
Uh, and then my mom was friends with a local rapper, and we had heard a song on the radio. And I was like, well, this is cool. And she's like, well, I'm friends with this dude. And I was like, nah, bullshit. And he actually came over to the house. And that's kind of when I was like, oh, that's cool that a local person. I didn't know somebody could do, you know what I mean? Had no idea somebody from my own city could do some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then, I started looking into the local shit. And next thing you know, I end up in a fucking studio one day, and here I am. Here I am, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years later. But I went fully professional, and I guess you would say professional. You know what I mean? Taking it
Right.
serious and really trying to make something of it about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
know,
much around the same time as I started taking it a bit more seriously.
something like that. But I started out doing that country rap shit, man. I ain't even gonna front. People try to throw it in my face like that's a big or fucking deal. Mind you, I was a juggalo before. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
my whole early teen years, juggalo. I didn't even start doing that country rap shit until I was almost fucking 18 years old. Okay, I found country rap. I thought it was cool, man. I was born and raised in the country. You know what I mean? I love getting dirty. I love going hunting. I love fishing, but I also like horrorcore. I love fucking juggalos. I love fucking fagos and showing buttholes just as much as the next person. You know what I mean?
Hey, for
But
real.
me doing country rap got my foot in the door.
Yeah,
It opened up opportunities for me, and I got to learn a lot about the business that way.
yeah,
I got to do shows. I got to meet big famous people in this genre. I got, I did Redneck Rave. I didn't do Redneck Rave. I helped with Redneck Rave. Overtime performed there. Like I said, we're opening for him April 30th. I got to get into business, but when I split ways with the person that I was working with, I had to get back. I felt like I was drifting away to who I really was inside. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it was easy, it was fun. I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed the knowledge that I learned, but it just wasn't who I was.
yeah.
I split ways and I fucking started from scratch. And you was one of the first people that I started fucking with. Like you, Smiley J, Wampy, you guys are and Fame for sure, dude. A1 day ones. I mean, you guys have been there from the start and here we are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to start from scratch. I've got a song out there that's got like almost a fucking 500,000 views on that country rap shit. I got songs that's got like 70, 80,000 views. But guess what? I started from scratch. I ain't got none of that no more. You know what I mean? And I don't care. That doesn't bother me because I'm doing what this is who I am. You know what I mean?
100
I'm
fucking
doing this
percent, bro.
genuinely.
That's like
I don't give
people always tell me like, why don't you make more, friendly music? It's like, because that's not what I do. Like, if I'm feeling that vibe, yeah, I'm feeling that vibe. Like, I do have, more friendly songs or whatever. But most of my shit deep down, like, it's all fucking got dark aspects to it and shit.
exactly.
And yeah, fucking, I've actually got a track from like my Baron of Horrorcore EP that actually has Smiley J as a feature on it. I think it's called fucking Shudder, if I remember correctly. That was like one of the first fucking releases I dropped on fucking Occult 93.
I think Smiley J was the first person I did a feature for. And it never went anywhere. He never put it out. It was kind of like Omega Sin actually ended up on the track, which fucking it's an amazing track. But Smiley was like, "Hey, whoever did a verse for it, if you would like to put it out," and it did fairly well. It's not an official track or nothing, but I actually just did a feature for Smiley for his new project that he's working on. I think I did a verse for him about 2 weeks ago. So there's gonna be some shit there. I don't know much about it. I don't even know if he's officially gonna use it. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say too much about it. You know what I mean? But I did do a feature for Smiley J. I've done man. Wait till you see all the people featuring Xander Gage at by the end of this year, dog. You gonna know your boy's been putting in hella work, dog.
Okay. I was almost thinking we should get a fucking Solar Syndicate 3 and Dumpster Babies collab going.
Well, you know, when it comes to look, okay, let me throw this up. Me, everybody knows how I work. You just talk to me about it. We
Yeah,
work out whatever deal it is. You know what I mean? And that's that. With dumpster babies, with swoop a picky motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. I bring it to him. And be like, look, man, you ultimately decide. If you want to do it, we'll fucking do it. If you don't want to do it, and I think it's fucking dope, well then I'll just fucking do it my damn self. You know you know what I mean? But
Soulless Trash Babies.
but yeah, you know, respectfully so though. You know what I mean? I gotta respect the man.
Oh,
You know,
100%.
a man's picky about what he does, and I respect it. You know what I mean? I've even put verses on the dumpster. Like I wrote shit for dumpster babies that we was just trying to get some music. You know what I mean? Together, and I wrote some shit, and he heard it, and he was like, "Man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. It sucks." You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? It does fucking suck. I apologize. I'll
Yeah.
do better. And then you give me like a day or two, and I come out. So he's like, man, that shit was fucking raw. And I was like, well, Hey, he's real as it gets, man. He'll tell me my shit sucks, but vice versa. I'll tell him
Well, that's what you
shit.
need, though. You don't need a bunch of people that are like, "Oh, that's good," even if it's trash.
Even on his own solo shit, dude, he'll send me some shit now, I'll be like, that fucking sucks. Yeah, see, honesty is the only way to win. Xander's told me the same shit. I have no problem. I've told people on my label that we did that review show, man. I've given my own fucking label fucking low numbers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I, I tell it how it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Don't ask for my opinion.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
ask for my opinion if you didn't want to hear it. You know what I mean?
That's what those shows are about, though. Like
Yeah.
fucking if the person thinks it's trash, of course, you're gonna kind of hear a little bit of feedback about it or whatever.
It's
Yeah.
crazy too because even Swoop's giving songs like a 5, and I'll be like, man, that shit was ass, bro. I gotta give it a 2. Vice versa though, I thought some
Yeah.
shit was raw as fuck, and he'd be like, man, that shit was booty hole. But yeah, if you ain't, man, and that's another thing. I feel like, and this sounds really bad. I feel like our scene is full of a lot of that. It's a lot of dudes that want to be rappers
Yeah.
and want to be artists, and their friends are nice. They want to support them,
Yeah.
and they're nice, but they're too fucking nice. Like, come on, people. If your homie sends you some shit for you to check out and it's ass, fucking tell him it's ass.
Oh,
Don't be
100
nice
fucking
about it.
percent.
Because then that motherfucker's gonna be oversaturating the game with bullshit. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. And
Like,
like, if my shit sucks, I want people to tell me my shit sucks. I don't want people to gas it up if it's fucking ass.
yeah,
You
if
know?
it's ass, don't gas it. Please don't. Now, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not going to say my album's completely fire. You know what I'm saying? There might be some shit on there that somebody don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's ultimately fucking trash, if it's good and it's not your thing, that's one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's legitimately fucking ass, tell somebody it's ass. But you know what I mean? If it's good and you just don't fuck with it or whatever, you know what I mean? Don't be a dick about it.
Oh, 100%.
I think that there's a fine line between that. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of bands that people like that I don't like, but respectfully, I believe they're talented in what they do. Obviously, they're very successful because they wouldn't be here if they weren't. But
Oh,
me personally,
100%.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will ultimately give my non-biased opinion. If it's good for what it is, for what they do, then so be it. But I don't have to fucking like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100 fucking percent, man.
What we got here?
We got Pen, your homie Swoop, Sean, who is actually talking.
Xander has helped me with tracks. Hey, man, Deuce, look, let me tell you something. I love Deuce, man. We did that review show, and
Okay.
Deuce legitimately, like, who gives a fuck what four dudes think? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what four dudes on the weekend in their fucking garages or their band caves give a fuck about their music? Now, fucking Deuce was like, he took what we said to heart. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he legitimately went back and really redid what we had suggested him. Let me tell you this: start that bounce when he sent it on the show. He had the right idea, but it was ass. Okay, he sent me some shit like a week ago, and oh my god, the complete fucking difference that dude is. I am so fucking proud of him. I can't wait till he drops that track because that shit was a million times better than what he had sent in on the review show. And it's a completely different song, but just everything about it. The flow, the mix, the fucking just even his bars are a whole hell of a lot better. The way he wrapped the beat, the way it was all put together, everything about it was just oh so fucking proud of dudes.
Fuck yeah, man. Me too, man. 100 fucking percent.
The age gap was in, and I proved this. I hate all his favorite shit, and he hates all my favorite shit. Facts. But there's shit that we do like we can agree on. But yeah, I hate all his old ass music. Look, man, it ain't even old school hip hop. I like old school hip hop to an extent, but he just be listening to some whack ass shit.
That's how it is sometimes, man.
All right, go ahead, Swoop, because I know this one's gonna piss him off. What's that? Go ahead, comment down real quick. What's that fucking rest in peace song that you like so much that I think it's ass? It's by DRS. I know that, but I don't remember what the song.
My cat's just chilling on the back of my chair.
Like a pirate kitty.
Fuck yeah.
Jesse needs to redo Nitro with better mixing. It's better live. Gangsta Lean by DRS. That song is absolutely ass. I get it. A lot of people cried tears to it at funerals, but there's so much better rest in peace songs out there. What you got going on? I see what's in your hand, huh? I got one too, Pimp. What flavor you got?
Blood orange.
Blood orange. That sounds fire. I got it's called the flavor is gelati X cake.
Nice.
It's pretty dope. So who's wrong? So
The only reason the cat's up here is because my fucking snake's over there. And she's out and about, and the cat's like, yeah. Fucking this morning I woke up to a crisis because fucking the cat had jumped on the snake's tank and kind of pushed the lid off a little bit, causing the snake to get out. So here I was freaking out for a couple hours because I couldn't, or like for an hour because I couldn't find the fucking snake. Finally, I go to the store, come back with a coffee, and my fucking snake's like right over by fucking her tank almost. So I grab her, throw her in the tank, and fucking book my ass to work so I wasn't more than 5 minutes late.
that's a hell of a morning.
Oh, bro, for real. And then, like, work was fucking slammed all day, too, so it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
That's all good. Got to come home and relax for a little bit before we started the podcast. And now it's a fucking weekend, so, you know, I could actually hang out and fucking whatever. With a fucking cat on my shoulder. Fucking cat.
I got my buddy Curtis hanging out.
Fuck yeah.
Curtis, hey, much love to Curtis, man. I can't, dude, man. Curtis, that's my dog, man. Curtis has done so much behind the scenes that I can't put certain things into. I can't talk about certain things because that's just personal business between me and him. But I am forever fucking grateful for Curtis. He has helped me so much on the back end with my music career this past year. Um, he's done a few things for the Dumpster Babies as well. Curtis, that's my dog. And if for some fucking one in a billion reasons that I ever fucking make it huge, man, Curtis is definitely that motherfucker that's gonna be right there with me.
Oh yeah.
Obviously Swoop, you know what I mean? But outside of me and Swoop, man, Curtis, that motherfucker's gonna be sitting right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. I got a bunch of people that are like that.
He's yeah, Curtis, man. I can't ever not speak highly of that man. He's really helped out in a big way for me, and I'm forever grateful to him. Same as Swoop, man. Swoop has really challenged me to be a better artist because Swoop is just fucking nasty, dude. Swoop's raw. Everything Swoop does is raw. Even his whack shit, dog. Even his shit that's weak as hell, his throwaway shit's fire, dude.
That same with Big Hectic, man. Big Hectic's the same way. Even his throwaway shit's like, what the fuck, man? Same with Sad at Night, too. Sad at Night's fucking like, he brings some fucking bars.
That's Swoop, man. He definitely challenged me to be a better artist. And for that, I'm grateful for as well.
Oh yeah,
And here we are, man, fucking rocking shows together.
fuck
Fuck,
yeah,
it's great. It's really nice to have and I'm sure you with your new group, man. It's really nice to be working with somebody that has the same goals and the same ambitions and the same
yeah.
drive and the same willingness and the same work ethic. You know what I mean?
That's how it is with all the fucking Abyss Army Entertainment, man. We're all pushing fucking hard, and it's just like, especially like lately with myself, Sat at Night, and fucking Big Hectic, we've been pushing the Solar Syndicate shit like super fucking hard because like we know we got something going on because all three of us have different styles and like
Yeah.
different takes on shit. So it's like and we all get each other hyped up really fucking well. So I'm excited to see, what we can do with that because that's fucking some pretty fucking shit, man.
I'm excited to see it because yeah, like you said, you guys are three different individuals. You make three different. I mean, it's all the same type of music. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it's different. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
It's
Swoop makes horrorcore music, I make horrorcore music, you make horrorcore music. But I guarantee if you put his solo shit against my solo shit against your solo shit, none of it sounds the same.
no, none of it.
You know what I mean? But Swoop, man, he's that old school hip hop head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That with our shit, man, I don't know how the fuck it works, dude. I really don't. He's the old school hip hop dude that loves horrorcore, and I'm the new age trap guy. Like that fool, like is like Brother Lynch Hung and
yeah,
X-Ray and that shit. And when I listen to rap music, it's a lot of like King Von and NLE Choppa and that stuff. You know what I mean? So
uh,
you got my new age with the horrorcore and his old school with the horrorcore, and you throw it together, dude. And for some reason, it's like we're talking about the same exact shit, but it's so different. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Works. Like he's old school gangster, and I'm new school gangster. And it just, I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's fucking just like,
Like even with myself, like I don't even know what genre I'd even classify myself as. Like, yeah, I'm horrorcore, but I don't even really mention much for like too much horrorcore type shit. You know what I mean? Like most of the
yeah,
shit I say isn't like super horrorcore, but like it can still be considered horrorcore.
right.
I just don't know what the fuck to call it. It's me. Yeah,
That's why we are the dumpster babies and people throw away new and old every day. You're fucking right. Look, he just made that shit up. Okay? I'm telling you right now, Swoop just pulled that out of his ass and it sounded dope. You believed it, I fucking believed it, but he just made it up. Guarantee it. No, me and Swoop, man, we kinda narrowed it down, man. We kinda started coining the term horror trap. Horrorcore trap music. Horror trap. But we are definitely a hardcore rap group. There's no doubt about that. Definitely a hardcore rap group.
I'd say that's probably more the category I'd fall into too. Is like,
Look, he said LOL, he's right. I fucking told you. Swoop is one of the best bullshitters I have ever met in my life. And he will say he could sell rubbers to a Mormon. Okay? He could sell a suit to a businessman. I don't know where I'm going with this. Look, he can talk his way out of anything. And it sounds good and people fucking believe it.
yeah,
I believe it all the time, and I'm like, I know you just made that shit up, but fuck, you right though. You know what I mean?
for real,
You're right. I know you made it up, but you right.
100%.
Oh shit. So how's let's see here. All right. So how's things over there? Are you still part of? You're still part of a cult 93,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
what's going over there?
things are going pretty decently. That's actually funny you brought that up because Abyss Army Entertainment's actually like uh, the sister label to Occult 93.
Right
And
on.
we've actually I've been helping find a lot of the artists for out west here. and a couple of the other like American artists that have just recently joined the Cult 93 were actually, due to being signed to Abyss Army Entertainment first, and kind of me feeling like, okay, these guys got a little bit more, so got that, gave their names to like Mark and Pan and shit, and yeah, man, fucking. It's actually going pretty well. We got some pretty driven motherfuckers on both labels, and yeah, man, things are starting to fucking get pretty bad.
Well, let's put it this way. It seems like anytime me and Deuce talk, man, your name always gets brought up, and it's never in a bad way.
Oh no, no, I know.
That fool has nothing but like the nicest shit to say about you. Look, man, your work ethic alone is almost unbeatable with other artists in the same bracket. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're with artists in the same bracket. I can't name another motherfucker that's touching your work ethic, dog. It's wild.
I appreciate that,
You
brother.
fucking dude. I remember when Mark was like, man, I'm thinking about it, doing this label, with Pan, but I don't know if we're gonna do it or not. It's just an idea. And I was like, bro, like, you know, if you don't like, I told him I was like, let me put it this way, bro. Let me tell you what my grandma said. Don't go through life and at the end of it ask yourself what if. Just
Yeah,
fucking, you know what I mean?
a hundred
Go
fucking
for it.
percent,
And he
man.
went for it. And I was like, look, bro, you're gonna need artists. Let me find you a couple good dudes to start with, that are not really doing anything, I mean, not like really doing anything as far as like with a team or nothing like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? I was like, let me get you a couple dudes, y'all talk about it, see what's up, and then, there you are. There's Fame. Fame is an OG fucking
oh fuck yeah, bro.
Cult 93 artist. And then, you know, Fame left and ended up going to Got Bud, and he's been at Got Bud since.
Yeah.
I think was everybody's on good terms. It wasn't nothing bad.
Oh no,
Essentially,
no. He's supposed
essentially,
to.
he just fucking Fame just fucking outgrew a Colt 93.
Oh,
You know what I
100%.
mean? And now he's with Got Bud, and he's doing killer shit. He's fucking opening up for Twisted in like next week, actually.
Yeah, man.
Him
He,
and
he,
Sam I am down in Tennessee.
he's actually once he has time, he's actually supposed to be a guest on the show at some point.
Hey, look, don't let him fool you, man. That fool ain't ever busy at night. He ain't ever doing nothing.
Well, maybe I'll have to, poke him again and be like, "Hey, bro, you said you wanted to be on the podcast. Let's get this shit done."
Well, I mean, he'll do it, man. You just got to remind him. You know how he is. He forgetting shit. He's old, man. Fame is fucking old, dude. I ain't throwing his age out there, man. I ain't gonna do him like that. But Fame is a lot older than what I thought he was.
That's like me. A lot of people are like, "Oh, how old are you? 26, 27?" And I laugh at them. I'm like, "Bro, I wish." Like,
Yeah, look, that's what Fame told me. Fame told me, he's like, "Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow." I was like, "Man, how old are you gonna be?" Like, my age or whatever. And he was like, "Nah, I'm about to be this." And I was like, "Whoa, ain't no motherfucking way, dog." And
right?
you know, and then Sammy, his wife was like, "Nah, for real." And I was like, "Bro, ain't no motherfucking way he's that old." And sure shit, bro. I praise my dog though, man. I love him like a brother. That's my A1 day one.
Fuck yeah.
Swoop says, "Well, I've been denied at the gathering more than you, so LOL." Good man, shut the fuck up. I'm probably the
that's
only person that can tell Swoop shut the fuck up and him not get pissed about it.
that's mostly politic bullshit though.
Yeah, hey, but
99% of
we
the
did
time.
get some dope words from Jump Steady though, man. He's like, well, you know how it is. They send that, sorry, we're full, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But he
Well,
was like, how y'all, the shit was unique, you know what I mean? It's fresh.
keep going, Xander. Give me a second. I just gotta answer this. Keep.
Look, laughing, crying faces. Man, Swoop, you want to see my titty? Here. Where's bootleg dipshit? Somebody tag him. He's missing the titty. He's missing the titty. Yo, yo, what's good, Smiley J? Hey, look at my titty, bro. Look at my titty. Look at him. Look, he on the phone right now. Everybody can hear me talking about my fucking titties. Look at her. Look at her. He got it on mute like that motherfucker on the other end of the phone can't hear me right now. Look at him. Oh, shit. Play the new single, Esco. Hey, send it to me in my email. I probably can send it to JB. He might be able to play it. Damn, bro, you better relax with them biddies right there. Pretty good ass tits. Hey, man, y'all know y'all like my teeth. Look at him. He had to leave the room. He had to leave the room. Oh, shit. You know, that's bad when you invite me on the show and I make you walk out of your own goddamn room.
There we go.
Hey, Swoop said play our new song, Escobar.
You don't care. He's on the phone. No, I definitely seen Xander's titties, and I was definitely watching him fucking play with that shit.
It fucking got Bud Light in there.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, sorry
Man, I wish
about
I
that.
had
Though.
some Bud Light right now.
Oh shit!
That sounds pretty good.
I don't really drink very much anymore. Like
I don't either, man. I ain't even gonna front, man. I don't drink at all. I smoke. You know what I
I
mean? But I don't
I
drink.
used to drink not a decent amount, but a little bit. But even now, like I'll have a couple beers. But that's about it.
The only time I drink is when we're at a show. You know what I mean? And then it's fucking liquid cocaine and liquid marijuana all goddamn night. And I'm getting trashed. But other than that, I don't drink. I'm currently pounding a Bud Light. I'll pound you with a Bud Light. Giggity.
my my last show, or our last, the Abyss Army last show, I got a little bit intoxicated because there was a guy in the crowd that kept buying all of us fucking rounds. And
Man, I wish somebody would buy me fucking rounds.
that was the first time I actually had anybody fucking buy me rounds, man. And I like all of a sudden had, well, other than like friends and stuff, right? It was just some random dude bought like a bunch of us fucking rounds.
Hey, look. Tell me why I bought a fucking. Wait, this was at Nasty Bash. Uh, Tell me why I buy myself a liquid marijuana and I put it on the table, okay?
Yeah,
Put it on the table. And Ron Jump's sitting there. All right. If you don't know Ron Jump, dog, I don't know where the fuck you been. Everybody knows Ron Jump. Ron Jump, aka Mr. Buckshot. That's not Buckshot, but people think it is. So I had my drink sitting there. I said, "Hey, bub, can you watch this just for a second? I'll be right back."
right.
I come back. That motherfucker's gone. Okay, and Swoop just so happens to be standing there. And I was like, man, ain't no fucking way that I drank that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Now, I'm intoxicated. I'm stoned. Okay. There's a good chance that I could have forgot that I had drank it,
Yeah.
but I didn't drink it, and I knew I didn't fucking drink it because I wasn't that drunk. And I looked at Ron, I said, Bub, did I? And I was like, man, where's my drink? He goes, I don't know, Bub. He goes, I thought you drank it all. And I was like, man, ain't no fucking way I drank it all. And Swoop's standing there. I was like, dude, where's my fucking drink? And he's like, I guess you drank it all. And this motherfucker's trash too, okay? And then he started fucking smiling and lost it. This son of a bitch drank my fucking drink because it was just sitting there. And Ron told him it was mine. So he drank it.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate that word, bub. You know what? He does hate that word. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say what you told me to say. I can't say that here. Fam. How about that, fam? But yeah, straight up, this motherfucker drank my drink and tried to play it off. And he didn't even buy me another one.
Oh, it's brutal, bro.
Yeah. And I bought chicken wings for us to share, and he ate one. And I was like, "You want another one?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good." Walked away, came back 15 minutes as I'm on the last fucking chicken wing, and he's like, "You eat them all?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I wanted more." And I was like, "Well, you should have fucking ate them." He got mad at me. Nah, Ron didn't do shit to protect my drink, and the next time I see him, I'm not gonna ask him to watch it. Look, Ron's gonna be that type of guy to let Swoop put a roofie in my shit. And then we're gonna get back to the hotel, and I'm gonna wake up with a sore butthole.
Oh shit. Oh.
Hey, look, he is he is the perfect person. Okay, so look, this sounds really gay, and I don't mean it that way, and I don't mean no disrespect about saying the word gay. Okay, but look, when you have four dudes and you're broke as shit, and you have to make the best out of a cheap ass hotel, and you can get two beds only, what do? You gotta sleep butt to butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta do it. I give Swoop this. That motherfucker never moved. Slept ass to ass all night long. Okay.
Shit.
He is the first. I would share a bed with him anytime. Okay. Now for the other two that we had with us, for $50 we can make some pictures go away. Okay.
Oh shit.
For $50 we can make some pictures go away. I have them on my computer as we speak.
Word.
I'm just kidding. I don't have. They're on Swoop's SD card. But man, no, Nasty Bash. Nasty Bash was a good time. It was a good time. We need to get you down here in the States, bud. You gotta come down here for a show sometime, man.
I'm definitely gonna talk to my buddy about that place he went to get his passport done, and I definitely
Look,
make that happen sooner
look,
rather than
if
later.
anything, bro, because I know traveling from where you're at, traveling down here, that shit is fucking expensive. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
know it's gotta be. Look, and look, here's my opinion. If you wanted to come to the States, make it a good fucking trip. If you're gonna go, make it fucking big because it's already expensive. Like, look, man, save it for the gathering next year or something. You know what I mean? Save it for something big like that. You know what I mean? That way you just stack your bread, go down there and look. You already know there's fucking bootleg stages, and
oh,
you know people fucking come and watch that shit. This is horror second year. You know what I mean? There's parking lot parties. People just love watching fucking juggalos do shit on stage. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So there's plenty of times to perform. Even if you didn't get an official stage, you can perform somewhere.
yeah,
Somebody will let you fucking perform. You
yeah,
know what I mean? On some bootleg stage, somebody will let you do it. Save it for the gathering, dog. Even get one of your buddies with you. You know what I mean? Make it a
yeah,
trip to worth it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or
Or like
even
something
if
like
you got shows in Washington, you're close to Washington State, aren't you?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? You could go to Washington any fucking time you wanted. You know what I mean? But like, if you wanted to come, like obviously, me and you, I think the last when I googled it, whenever you told me where you lived at, I think it's like a day and a half trip, dog,
oh yeah, yeah.
from me to you.
Or
Like
it's like
fucking
it's
far, dude.
it's like the distance from me to Deuce and Pan, essentially.
They're about a day and a half too, ain't they?
Yeah,
But
they're
you guys are literally on the furthest fucking points that you could fucking get in Canada.
not quite because there's still
I don't know, bro. I've seen where they live, and they right there on the motherfucking edge there.
dude. There's still BC is still on the other side of me though. So
Oh, is
there's still
BC on the
oh
other
yeah,
side of you?
yeah. So there's still like one more province after
I
Alberta.
mean, look, you all right? Look, here's Pan and Deuce right here. Okay,
Yeah.
And then here's fucking JB.
Alright.
Okay, you guys are on the opposite side. Then look, here's JB, and then here's us, fucking, down. Hold on, wait a minute. Here we go.
Around the genital area. Around the genital area.
Yeah, down here by my crotch, and here's JB all the way over here. But see, here's you and MC Horror, like right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are pretty
Here's
relative. I would say you guys are relatively close.
Here's us, left nipple. Here's Pen and Deuce, right nipple. Here's you guys, Dink.
Damn, we could be teaching a biology class right now.
Right? For real. But I'm not even sure where MC Horror's from, because, like, yeah.
It's in Washington. I know that. He said the closest airport to him is Spokane.
Oh, okay.
So let's just pick your Spokane. You know what I mean? I think Spokane's a couple hours from him, but just give or take.
He'd be closer to like Vancouver, but that's still not super far from where I am. I'd be closer to over freaking Montana and shit.
Okay. How long of a trip do you think it would be? I'm just theoretically speaking.
Fuck, depending on if driving or flying. Driving, I don't see it being more than like a day, maybe a day and a half. Fucking, and flying, it would be like a couple hours.
I know. Well, I would assume you would fly. I figure flying would probably be a lot cheaper in the long run.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah.
Like I know juggalos coming from on your side, speaking in the states, but
Yeah.
like out west, like out your area, not your area, but out west. I know some that are driving, and I know some that are flying. You know what I mean? To get to the gathering, and I'm just like, man, shit. If I was out there, I'd probably fly, dude.
Yeah.
I would arrange somebody to meet me at the airport. You know what I mean? Or even get a rental car if that's your thing. You know what I mean? But if you got homies that are down to pick you up from the airport in Ohio, so be it.
Yeah.
Like they want me to come to Texas, dude. They want me to come to San Antonio. They've been like not begging me, but they've been like, man, when you gonna come to Texas? When you gonna come to Texas? You know what I mean? My label wants me to come to Texas. People they fuck with want me to come to Texas. I do this weird how many fans I have in Texas. It's fucking crazy.
That's like
you coming. And if I come down there, like I done told them, I was like, I need a couch, I need a ride, and I need a bag of weed. I said, I'll buy the fucking plane ticket because the plane ticket's already going to cost me like $500.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way in hell that I'm for 20 minutes on stage. Even 20 minutes on stage paying $500 is a lot, but that's something I do want to do. You know what I mean? And I would not mind spending 2 days in Texas. You know what I mean? Hanging out with people that I'll probably never get to hang out with again. You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I mean? I would be willing to pay that for $500, but I'm not buying a fucking hotel. I'm not buying a fucking rental car, and I'm not buying my own fucking bag of weed. Those are my stipulations.
Yeah.
But I will come down there. I'll be more than happy to come down there and kick it with everybody.
Well, that's like...
And they've said that can easily be done, and all I have to do is buy the plane ticket. So I am thinking about going to Texas next year, unless the gathering is another option.
That's like, even with me, like I've got you guys that are trying to get me down there. Plus, I also have like freaking Earworm Entertainment Canada and those guys. They've been trying to get me to go do a show with them for a minute. And I've got other buddies like Gooley in Pennsylvania. He wants me to come do a show out there, or a bunch of shows, because he's also representing like Abyss Army Entertainment and the Cult 93. So like, I'm in pretty high demand down there. It's a matter of getting my passport, be able to get to all these places.
That's the first step. The first step is getting that passport.
Oh, 100%.
That's probably the hardest part, for real.
Oh, 100%.
Is getting the passport. But once you know you got the passport, then it's going to be motivation. All you got to do is save up for plane tickets. And here's the thing: if they want you bad enough, if they want you down there bad enough, they'll help a motherfucker get down there. You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like Whore, Dude, I'm trying to get Horde to come down here, and me and Horde have already talked about it.
Yeah.
Basically, dude will pay for his own shit, but I got to pay for his ticket down here. You know what I mean? And and that's something that I'm eventually gonna do. I really do want to get Horde down here, and I would love to pay for the fucking plane ticket for him to come down here. Like,
What
but that's my dog. You know what I mean?
one thing I like about being from Canada though is the American dollar is usually worth a lot more than the Canadian dollar. So if somebody from the States was willing to pay for my plane ticket, it wouldn't cost them as much as say if they're paying for an artist from the States because it would be,
Yeah.
fucking
Y'all fucking
75%.
dude. I don't like y'all fucking. I don't like y'all shit up in Canada. It reminds me a lot of the British pound because y'all's fucking value fucking changes.
Yeah,
And it and I'm not saying it changes regularly, but it changes often. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That y'all's value, the dollar, the transfer rate on the dollar is absolutely fucking crazy. Like I was paying Red L for fucking mixing, and the fucking dollar amount, dude. Dude. Okay, so $25 here. Like if he's like, I need $25 for this or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm almost paying $40.
Yeah.
It is fucking crazy.
Well, that's
But then
that's
there was another day that I only paid like fucking $26. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
That's
fucking
like
wild.
I've been sending money to my one producer in Ukraine and shit. And like last time it costed me like 160 or 170 bucks to send him like I think it was 120 US or something like that. And it was just fucking ridiculous. And even like the last time I sent him money, it was the same fucking thing, just fucking insane. But
It's fucking wild, dude.
it's worth it because I like what he's selling and shit, right? So I'm willing to pay that little bit extra, but it's just like looking at my bank account after, it's like, oh, that kind of hurt, but it's fucking worth it, especially knowing that I've got the fucking beats that I got, the stuff coming now.
Right. Well, Swoop says, I'm actually signed to a Canadian label since 1999. I want to hear more about Trapping Out of Hell. Okay. Uh, well,
What do you want to hear about it?
hey man, we can talk about whatever. Okay. Let's give okay,
Where
let me do a little breakdown by each track. So let me pull my track list up here. Okay. We'll talk about some tracks. Dynamite featuring Gibby Stites and the Dumpster Babies. What happened here?
I just made it so
Oh, I was like, what the fuck happened here? I was like, did he just quit?
no, you're G.
Uh, let's see. Ask Xander how he got the Playboy shit. Okay. We can, I'll answer that one. Um, Curtis. Curtis helped your boy get that Playboy shit.
Nice.
Um, like I said, man, Curtis has done a lot for me on behind the scenes, man. Um, Curtis did help me get that one. Uh, yeah, true shit.
Fuck yeah.
But what I like about that Playboy verse is not political at all. And even whenever I was promoting the track, I made it very clear
Oh
that,
yeah, no, I seen
that
that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you've seen that I made it very, very clear that I don't give a fuck about politics, fuck the government, all that shit. Playboy's views is his views, and whether you like it or not, you know what I mean? That's his right. You know what I mean? So I respect his opinion. It's not my thing. I don't give a fuck about politics. And I
Uh-huh.
made it very clear that it wasn't a political track. But here's the fucked up part. You want to know? Here's the really fucked up part. That song's out and it's doing great numbers, like I thought it would, and that's great. But here's the really fucked up part. It ended up on a MAGA playlist.
Oh god.
I swear to God. And look, it's really fucked up because that's where most of the numbers are coming from.
Fuck.
But it is on horrorcore playlist, and
Yeah,
those numbers
yeah.
are doing really good. But unfortunately, I made my opinion clear. And look,
No, I know.
it has nothing to do with fucking politics at all. It is a straight up hardcore gang banging ass track. You know what I mean? His whole
Yeah.
verse is about gang banging and being a blood. You know what I mean?
Fuck the left and fuck the right. We're coming from the bottom and coming for those on top. I agree.
Yeah. Kurt's a real one, yeah. Curtis is a real one, man. I can't, like I said, I can't say nothing but love for Curtis. He's done a lot for me, man. That's my dog. Uh, yeah. So, okay, let's talk about the track. Dynamite featuring Gibby Stites and the Dumpster Babies. Um, that track, once again, Curtis helped make that track happen. Um, and it's really funny because I feel like that track in particular kind of helped start things with the Dumpster Babies. I feel like that song was like because me and Swoop was talking about doing the group, but we was almost to the 100% pull the trigger. We did
Yeah,
that song, and then after that, it was like, dog, that shit was a fucking banger, bro. Like we know damn well that we can make
yeah.
more bangers like this, and that's
Well,
how it happened.
that was kind of like Soulless Syndicate. It was kind of like we tossed the idea. I tossed the idea out to Sadie and fucking Big Hectic there, and all of a sudden, within like 10 minutes, throwing it out there, we're all like, okay, let's make this happen. Fucking 10 or 15 minutes later, we had the name Soulless Syndicate 3, and ever since it's been like, holy fuck, bro. We haven't even dropped a track of the three of us yet. We've dropped like 2 or 3 tracks where there's 2 out of 3 of us. And like we haven't even dropped the full track yet. And the buzz we're already getting in Soulless Syndicate is just fucking insane.
That's sick. That's what you want. Did Xander say the track is about being a blood? No, I didn't say that. I said Playboy's verse was about being a blood. Uh, yeah. We live in a city with 10,000 rappers, and Xander's the only one doing horror music. Man, you're doing horror music, dog. The
I,
fuck?
I can't
That
even
is
say
true.
that about
Hey, I will say this too, man. That that was a big thing with me wanting to come back and doing the horrorcore and the juggalo shit, man. Swoop was the only when I knew that there was a local rapper that made fucking horrorcore music. That shit blew my fucking mind. Okay,
yeah,
and it was Swoop. Okay. Now, when I first met Swoop, Swoop was the absolute fucking dick. Don't get me wrong, that hasn't changed. Okay. But Swoop just did not fuck with nobody. He didn't give nobody the time of day. That was just the person he was. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I thought that shit was so fucking raw. And especially to have a local person doing it. That
yeah.
really was like, okay, I can do it. You know what I mean? And that shit was yeah, when I started, man, it wasn't that good. It wasn't. But yeah, and then fast forward to I don't know, I met Swoop fucking 2012, 2013, something like that.
Right.
But over the years, you know what I mean, we've established, you know, that network and, you know, being friends and shit like that. And now me and him are fucking killing it. I think we're a solid year into the Dumpster Babies now. And it's we're going, man. We're
We're
fucking
fucking
getting it.
killing shit, bro, for real.
Don't let him lie to you. What do you mean? Don't let me lie to you. We had a
Yeah,
country rap group.
country rap.
Hey, yo, I
What's
forgot.
it called? Broke back or die?
No, all right. Look, okay. I'll tell that story. All right. So look, back when I was doing the country rap shit. Okay. At this point, I had 2 homies that I fucked with in the music. Nova D, who is like a local OG. He's not really an OG because he's my age, but he's an OG. Nova put on a lot of fucking dope ass people in our city. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if it wasn't for him, a lot of people wouldn't fucking be where they're at musically in the state of Kentucky. But that's besides the point. So I got booked for this country rap. No, it wasn't even a country. It was a country convention. It was a country music convention here in our hometown. And I was like, man, I got booked for it, but I was like, man, I can't do this shit alone. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. This is my first show ever. And I was like, yo, Nova, yo, Swoop, you know, oh, can you help me out? You know what I mean? And so we created this group, fucking Backwoods Outlaws. That country con show was an absolute fucking disaster. Okay, it was absolute horseshit, start to finish. They wanted us so bad because they were like country rap. Oh, that's so dope. But then they fucking sabotaged our set. They didn't do nothing but drag our name in the fucking mud after we left. The fucking promoter was like, "Don't you ever contact me again." Just completely like we were blown the fuck away. You know what I mean? We were like, yo, what the fuck? Which is whatever, fuck them. You know what I mean? And then Nova dropped out of the group because our next show that we got booked, he wasn't fucking with the dude. They didn't fuck with each other. They had beef, and that show got me put on to the country rap game. But yeah, me and Swoop had a group called the Backwoods Outlaws. Did 2 shows under that fucking country rap group, and he was going by the alias Jimmy Paycheck at the time. I believe I even have a fucking song on my computer still.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But I gotta get some shit done. So unfortunately, I'm gonna fucking cut this shit off just as it's
That's cool, bro.
interesting. Much love to all that came and showed us love. Much love to Xander, obviously, for fucking coming and holding it down with us. Tell them where they can find your shit real quick, like your fucking social media, your fucking music, all that shit.
Well, you can find me everywhere you can stream music. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Xander Gage 270, or you could also follow me on facebook.com/The Dumpster Babies. Feel free to show us, a follow on there. We're on fucking YouTube. I'm on YouTube. We're on all streaming services. I'm on all streaming services. Anywhere you can get fucking music, you can find Xander Gage music, or you can find fucking the Dumpster Babies music.
Oh yeah.
We are fucking out there, bub.
And finally, any people that you want to give shouts out to before we end this motherfucker.
All right, yeah. Hashtag Camo Collins. Yeah. Hey, Camo Collins. Shout out Camo Collins. Shout out you, dog. Thank you for letting me come on here and just hang out and have a good time. Shout out my dog Curtis, man. Like I said, he's fucking man. Really helped us out a lot. Helped me out a lot. Shout out to my boy Swoop. Shout out to my label. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, I love everybody. But fuck everybody.
Right?
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Y'all, I had y'all. Nah, it's all good, man.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks everybody who dropped comments and showed us love, shared us around and shit. We appreciate the shit out of you guys.
Yeah,
And again,
love to everybody over here.
thank you to Xander Gage for being on the show. And thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. We wouldn't do this shit without you guys. And yeah, peace out. Until next time, this is JB Abyss and Xander motherfucking Gage.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoop, whoop. Peace out and much love. Have a good night, everybody.
Much love.